Meet Kate. She supervises a team of 4, Ashton, Tasha, Nala, and Jake. Kate has been a supervisor for a number of years, and every time the performance review process comes around, it's a mad scramble to remember all of what has occurred over the past year for each employee she supervises. Why does this have to be so complicated? Kate thinks to herself, and wonders if there's a better way. Through the years, the individuals on her teams have usually done their jobs, but there's a lot left to be desired in how they get their work done. Although her intentions are good, Kate just doesn't have the time to work on making it better. So year after year, it's an arduous, time-consuming process to figure out how to rate employees and make the right merit-paid decisions. Shortly after delivering performance reviews, Kate has lunch with her colleague Ray, who is also a supervisor at the university. They both commiserate on the process, but Ray says that at least he sets up goals at the beginning of the year, so that by performance review time, all he has to do is rate his employees' progress toward the goals. Kate doesn't set goals at all, but is inspired to do anything to make the process easier. Ray replies, "Well, this is a good process in theory, but by the time performance reviews come up again in the spring, the goals are outdated because some projects were canceled, new projects came up, and priorities change, so the review process still poses some challenges." Kate also tells Ray how her employees submitted self-evaluations, and both Tasha and Jake put outstanding for all of the ratings and listed a bunch of easy projects as accomplishments. Ashton was exceeding expectations at the beginning of the year. Kate even started writing down a list of his accomplishments to bring up at performance review time. Then he stopped producing results. He took longer on projects, and his quality was low. Yet he also rated himself as outstanding. Kate finds herself thinking, should I just give everyone the same rating? But then how fair is it to Nala, who was really outstanding this past year? How can I explain that meets expectations is a really good, solid review, when I know the others are expecting a higher rating? Do Kate or Ray's stories sound familiar? Many talented and bright supervisors fall into the same cycle of traditional performance management, when a lot of activity happens at the beginning of the year, when annual goals are set, if they are set at all, and another activity spike at the end of the year, when annual performance reviews are delivered and pay decisions are made. Designed with good intentions in mind, the traditional process can be a time-consuming and frustrating administrative exercise that accomplishes very little and does not increase performance and development. So what is the alternative? Over the past few years, many public and private sector organizations have been leaving traditional performance management behind in favor of more effective and often simpler practices, which allow employees to develop and grow, improve communication with their supervisors, align individual work with broader priorities and goals, and help individuals, colleges, and units perform to their highest potential. So what's the difference in this new approach? It involves ongoing discussions about performance and development throughout the whole year, and making goals direct, relevant, and meaningful. Effective performance management also allows for coaching and feedback to take place throughout the year, not as an afterthought. Remember how Kate was keeping a list of Ashton's accomplishments? What if those were recognized throughout the year? What if she tried more challenging assignments and flexible goals for Ashton? It probably would have helped him continue to exceed expectations the whole year, instead of a decrease in performance. Finally, writing and delivering a performance review is not the dreaded process that takes place at the end of the year. In fact, when done effectively, the formal review is never a surprise, but is a simple summary of the conversations that already happened during the regular check-in sessions throughout the year. Regular check-ins allow your employees to know where they stand, have greater clarity about goals and expectations, can help course correct, and adjust behaviors in the moment. Effective performance management is a two-way street. While as a supervisor, it is your responsibility to communicate vision, strategy, define success, and provide regular feedback and coaching, it is also your direct reports' responsibility to pay attention, ask questions, be open to and act on feedback, and ultimately take ownership over their goals and development opportunities. If you use effective performance management practices, you will find your time and effort more evenly distributed throughout the year, resulting in less stress for you and more timely and meaningful feedback for your employees. Remember, a performance management process is only effective as the supervisors who implement it, so when done right, you'll have greater engagement, retention, and overall performance.